Okay, hello everybody, welcome back to Max Reviews. I decided to just put out this video since we're getting near the end of the year, and I just wanted to put my thoughts out on the movie Rumble, a movie that came out on Paramount Plus earlier this month. This is Max Reviews, I'm Braden, and this is just gonna be my quick review. So for the good, I think at the beginning it was really cool to see like this wrestling monster universe with humans being coaches, and also uh having all the monsters. There's some unique designs there. Will Arnett's a pretty good person to voice his character. He's been doing quite a few things this year with, well, I've been seeing him a bunch of stuff. He's been in the Muppets Christmas movie. He was in Lego Masters season 2. Been watching series of Unfortunate Events. He's in that, and then of course the Lego Batman movies. So Will Arnett, he's pretty okay in this movie. The trainer and her relationship sort of with the monster, it's okay. I think the actual fighting, it's fine. This isn't too great of a movie. It's just like a fine animated movie. It's nothing special, and I just decided to check it out. I was really confused. Like, even if you look at the poster in the bottom left corner, it says January. I guess they just moved it back for some reason. Just, I didn't know if this came out this year, if it was coming out next year, what was happening. So it just came out. Decided to check it out. It was fine. The training montages and stuff are pretty generic. The beginning, I think I could sort of understand the villain with being like, he wants to do his own legacy, so he's leaving the place. That makes a lot of sense. And another thing, I would sort of put this in the mix, but I'm gonna put it in the good. It's also sort of in the bad, so I'm mixed on it, but I'll just leave it in the good here. Her dad and the monster's dad, I just don't know what was going on. They had this relationship, and they disappeared. I was expecting something like in Frozen 2 or in some other movie that they usually just had that, and then they bring them back, or the villain killed them, or something big, but they just disappeared at sea or something. So that was sort of disappointing, sort of refreshing at the same time. Like, oh, they're going nowhere with this, then why does this even exist? Maybe some character development. And then also on the positive side, you're like, at least they didn't have the villain be behind all that and be cartoony. I don't think there's a good way to do that. I'm gonna get into the bad now. I feel like this movie had some potential to be really creative and cool, but it comes off as just generic sort of sports movie for a kid. It doesn't have a big spark to it. The characters can look okay, but you don't really 100% care. It's pretty generic. Like, we're going to tear down the stadium, and the girl cares because of her dad, and the guy cares because of his dad. And then when that happens, their dad's kind of thing, the stadium and all that stuff. It's just pretty generic stuff for this kind of a movie. There's some humor in the movie. I don't know if it's too amazing. It's just fine. That's basically what this movie is. In a one word, it's just fine. I didn't like the flashbacks, him and his dad. I've just seen this so many times, and so many times way better, that I feel like that I wouldn't like it that much, and I didn't. I feel like another weird part to this movie is the girl's mom. She's just chill with whatever's going. Like, oh, you're training a giant monster. Oh, sure, nice, good job, honey. Hound's gonna be destroyed. Nice, sure, okay, let's move out or something, kind of thing. Just not that big. The humor with some of the stuff with them being big fans of the monster, the blue monster, and then him going away, it could be a bit funny, I guess. It's still in the negative stuff, so it seems pretty forgettable. Like, you have this stuff, you have him pretending to be bad. Oh, this is absolutely in the bad for me. They have dancing and fighting, and when he gets in the wrestling match, he's dancing around and just avoiding the guy's moves. And the guy's like, come on, actually fight. And he doesn't actually fight. So the whole entire movie is going around like, oh, oh, wrestling is like 80% footwork, so you could definitely dance if you wrestle. No. This guy should have killed him. I would actually sort of be fine if our main monster just got crushed by the blue guy. I'd be fine with that. Yeah, I didn't like the dancing stuff. Our main character, even though he's voiced by Will Arnett, I feel like the girl definitely got undermined. Like the big person in the poster and everything, that most of the advertisement, it's the monster, and the girl is more like the main character. So she got undermined. The monster, just his fighting style with dancing, it's And so this movie, overall, for letter score, I think Rumble is just pretty generic kids movie that has an interesting premise with the wrestling and some creativity in it, but overall I didn't like it too much. Overall, I think it's a C- on the entertainment scale. I'm gonna give it a 6. And this is just one to skip again. I don't think there's been one movie or show originally on Paramount Plus that's good or really good or worth getting it. So just, yeah, that's my opinion on it. Thank you for watching. Braden out.